Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre and the Cabinet of Ministers, accompanied by a team of experts, visited the St. Jude Hospital construction site on Wednesday. The St. Jude Hospital has been housed at the George Odlum Stadium since the original building was destroyed by fire on September 9, 2009. But the crumbling sports arena is in bad shape and working conditions increasingly appalling. Pierre, who expressed gratitude to the medical officials, has vowed to complete the long overdue reconstruction project and get patients and staff out of the dilapidated structure.
I'd like to thank the staff, the officials of the ministry, everyone who is involved in that project for showing us, for guiding us, for informing us as to what is happening here. I want to thank Dr. François and Dr. Joseph for taking their time off to be with us. I think it was very instructive. We saw many things. It's left to us now to take a decision as to the way forward. But what's important is that the health care of the people of St. Lucia will remain our priority. Priority number one, priority number two, priority number three. And this government is determined to remove people from the conditions that they are in the stadium. I want to take this opportunity to thank the doctors, the nurses, and the staff in the stadium again for the work and to have the fortitude to work in these conditions.
Despite over $100 million spent, the original hospital project, near completion, was halted by the previous Alain Chastanet administration in August 2016. Audits ensued, and following questions about the building standards, construction on a completely new building would begin in 2019 after two structures at the original site were demolished. Minister for Health, Moses Jean-Baptiste, was surprised by what he saw during the cabinet tour on Wednesday.
We toured the new buildings and we saw for ourselves far from completion, very far from completion. We actually expected to see a lot more in there, and we asked several questions about the possible completion time, possible completion date, but it looks very challenging at this stage. Our objective has always been to remove the people from the stadium and the staff and visitors and so on as quickly as possible. And we toured the new buildings, but we also went to the traditional buildings, the buildings that were there long ago. And we went to the East Wing, which has been spoken of so many times. And we viewed what is in there. And we have so many questions still. But the priority for us, as I said before, is to remove the people from the stadium as fast as possible.
A technical team has been commissioned to assess the situation in order to expedite efforts to operationalize the long overdue healthcare facility.
Cabinet has put together a technical team, and this technical team will be given the terms of reference, and they will be given a time period, not too long, to determine, to help us determine the way forward. And this way forward will be either we continue with the new buildings. Number two, do we move the patients to the East Wing? Or number three, do we immediately work on the conditions at the stadium to relieve the doctors and the nurses and so on immediately while we work on either of the two options. So we have some work to do, but we are I'm pretty disappointed in what I saw today. And the experts will guide us, but I can assure the people of St. Lucia, the people of the South who have been suffering, the people of St. Lucia, we can assure you that the Cabinet of Ministers has taken this issue very seriously.
The Prime Minister on his social media platform promises that a comprehensive update will be shared with the public, stating, quote, "St. Lucians deserve better. St. Lucians deserve quality healthcare. It has been too long." Unquote. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.